Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again in this YouTube segment. I'm going to be giving you my coronavirus COVID-19 update for January 21st, 2020. Now, as far as globally, according to worldometers.info, coronavirus cases total right now uh, over 97 million, deaths over 2 million. The death total reached 2,086,509. This was updated. Looks like it's like 2:37 p.m. on January 21st. At just trying to make sure I'm reading this right. 2:37 p.m. GMT, January 21st, 2021. Now the recoveries are the amount of people that have recovered since this pandemic began. They have it listed as over 70 million, and that's something. I'm not saying we're all oblivious to this, but we do need to keep in mind the recovery rate on this. And so there is some, we are. I do believe that there is slow and steady progress being made with this, and I'm going to go. Another thing too, it's interesting is that when you look at this, as far as the people globally that have had this since it started, or it might be actually, I think that well, actually, I'm sorry, these are active cases. Now, active cases, it says 99.6% are in mild condition, and say 0.4% are in serious or critical condition. They have over 25 million people now listed in mild condition, and serious is almost 112,000 people. So by percentage, that's not really that much. But anyway, now I'm going to go as far as the United States goes. We're going to get the data here momentarily. Now, this was last updated. It reads January 21st, 2021, 7:40 a.m. Eastern Time, and this is from the NewYorkTimes.com. Now, on this, when I'm looking at these numbers, now the number that I'm saying, okay, as far as total cases reported in the United States to date, 24.4 million, and on January 20th. Nearly 185,000 cases, but over the 14-day change, it reaches a drop by negative. It's a drop, but it says negative 16%. So again, this could be very auspicious. It might be a good sign, and trying to see if there's anything else here of any that I feel is any significance as far as the United States goes. We're going to get to some local, any just general, updates on this as far as the coronavirus goes. This is something too. Well, they say the death total was still. Well, the death total was pretty high though. Over 4,000 were reported. If I remember this correctly, you may want to confirm and confer this on the internet, but we recently, United States, I don't know if it's United States or globally, had like the most deaths or one of the most single day totals. Now, United States, according to NewYorkTimes.com, yesterday on January 20, 2021, it reads, it was reported 4,367 deaths. So I'm sure that's one for the United States. That's got to be one of the highest single day totals. Now, and the thing about this is, I want to get to now, as many of you may know, of course, the United States, Joe Biden was officially inaugurated yesterday, and I'm looking on a listing from Google from the coronavirus, and it reads from CNN that Biden is, quote, Biden inheriting non-existent coronavirus vaccine. What does it say? I'm sorry. It says, quote, Biden inheriting non-existent coronavirus vaccine distribution plan and must start from scratch, sources say, end quote. So basically what this is saying is that apparently there was no plan from Trump that was, that was formulated, there was no, I guess you would say, formulation of a plan to as far as the vaccine distribution goes and how it's going to be dispersed and distributed. But the thing about it is, at least right now, we do have the vaccine, whether it's Pfizer or Moderna. And as I've stated previously, many of you may know that it's between the two combined, the percentage of the efficacy, I guess you could say, is 94 to 95%. So it is highly effective, but again, it seems to be where these vaccines can have certain, that sometimes there can be adverse side effects with certain individuals. And it's something to just to keep in mind, that it's certainly far from flawless or infallible. It's certainly something that we have to remember. It seems by percentage, though, it is better. As far as taking it, it's advisable to receive the vaccine. There are some people that are very adamant about not receiving it. You have some people that have this theory that this is some kind of thing where it shouldn't be forced on somebody or what have you, and it's at a point, and then people have speculated that, I don't know if this will happen during the Biden administration or not, that if people don't take the vaccine, then they make it mandatory to wear the mask. And that really, but that really shouldn't be a problem, because sometimes we have to curtail our pride. And even though it's we have an authority telling somebody what to do, it's done to be beneficial for others. And I'm referring to the United States, of course, as far as this goes. This something, I mean, maybe it should be something like that, where if you don't take the vaccine, then they should make it compulsory to wear the mask, because at least it would really prevent the spread, the immense spread of it. I understand it may not stop it completely, but it would certainly diminish the spread of the coronavirus, COVID-19, very strongly. And another thing I'm seeing too, which can indicate there may be some light at the end of the tunnel on this, at least for the United States, is that according to it's NPR, this NPR.com, it says it has a headline, something about the coronavirus surge has reached its peak and in the United States. So we have nowhere to go but down. I think as we get out of the winter period, I believe this will definitely diminish. In this, I think we're going to definitely have some light at the end of the tunnel, but it's going to require a lot of diligence, a lot of hard work, and being very consistent in the practices that can help, at least help contain this virus to some degree. And people just have to remember that they got to curtail their pride. They can't, if we go around being like rebels and nonconformists and saying, well, we don't need this, we don't have to take this, I'm not taking the vaccine, I'm not going to wear my mask. It's only going to be very self-inflicted, and it's only going to escalate. So I encourage people to wear the mask, and and get the vaccine. And the thing about it is, I've stated this before in at least one of the other updates on this, that you have to keep in mind, though, there are a lot of things about these vaccines that we don't know about. And as far as there may be possible adverse interaction if you're taking medications. I don't know if that's true or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if something will be unveiled at some point in time. We find out that maybe with certain medicines a person may be taking, that there may be some kind of negative or adverse interaction that occurs because of the combination of the medicine and the vaccine being in one system. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube segment. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.